is at cycle 283. That's not where the Pukru is at the moment. I'm not sure how far we got on the Pukru. 59! We are on cycle 59. That's not too bad either. You've survived so far. I don't think I've killed anyone yet. Have I? Have I killed someone yet? I don't think so. Although I don't remember. I don't think we've killed anyone. I think we're starting out with our first six, well, first 3 plus 3 new duplicants, so that'll make 6. I need to catch up to what we were doing. We were building tanks for water. This one's gonna be for dirty water. We look like we're out of storage again. We're always out of storage. We have a little bit over here. I think we were working on electricity, were we not? I was looking at how to balance out the electricity. We've done like a few hacks here and there. This one is 990 watts, so it's very, very nice and clean and balanced. This one is 480. Yeah, we split it up because one of them was overloading, which was not good. And since this one is 480, we might be able to just hook on this one there. How about we do that? I hook this one up. I don't think we have made plumbing. We've made it ready. We just don't use it yet. Alright, so the toilets are functioning. All of the toilet water gets recycled and put down into this tank. We have the steam geyser, which is probably like the lifesaver of this entire game. I'm thinking that if you have a steam geyser and if it never runs out, you can probably play this game indefinitely because you can get oxygen from this. You can make oxygen from water. Although, do you require something else? I don't remember now. Does any of this require a filtration medium? Do any of it require sand? Because on my game where I played 283 somewhat cycles, sand is the issue. Because I only think that you get sand in the starting zone. I'm not completely sure, but all of the other regions that I've seen around our base do not have sand in them. Well, there's sand here. And that's in a swamp biome, so I don't know, maybe? I'm not quite sure. Oxygen overlay looks sort of ish okay. This is not pumping all the time for some reason. It could be a full pipe. Let's look at the gas here. Is it the filter that is the stopper, or is it, oh, it's power. The filter has no power. That's the issue. That's why we're running low. Okay. Oh, right. We were testing out refrigerating things. We were gonna try and get the temperature so far down that this would be refrigerated. We'll see if we can do that though. I do think that if we're gonna pull that off, I need to seal off. I can't have the stair on this side if I'm gonna do that, I think. I think you can just enter via this entrance, but every time they enter, they're gonna bring with them some heat as well, so it's a little bit difficult to balance all these things out. Hello, Ekapeos! That is a weird gesture you're trying to do there. Is that like a wave with some extra some extra stuff? I don't know all this hip high technology smiley faces that people put in chat. I mean, it's not even a smiley face. Oh. So that what you meant. Present John Blackowitz. They very much. Oh. I can't speak today. Welcome to the stream was what I was about to say, but for some reason I was like, they. Yeah, no, I can't talk today. It's one of those days. Your brains go mush. You got fumble fingers and I got fumble mouth. Evening, Murray. How are you today? Chaps. Chaps is a very... Is that British? The Looking fancy? Oh yeah, I have my coat on. I was cold. I don't look very fancy underneath. I have like a tank top, but with this, it's kind of like a suit jacket looking kind of thing. I look a little bit fancy. I also look very, very pale in this lighting. Okay, let me bring the game back up. Chaps with no pants? Chapsticks? Hey, Elizabeth. Have you managed to test the game yet? I know I only gave it to you like a couple days ago, but have you had the time to try yet, or have you been too busy with Lotro guides or things like that? Miss Economics?
Zero
Hey, Liam. What's up? Classy lady. At least I try sometimes. Sometimes. That's cool. You have about 20 hours logged now? It consumes me. I'm sorry. My condolences. I'm sorry I brought this upon you. I think I got to evil as well because I saw him streaming it the other day. It's like an epidemic that's spreading everywhere. Everyone starting this game. I have a lot of space here. My ultimate plan should probably be to produce more oxygen. And it seems like electricity is the only blockage for that at the moment. Not quite 100% sure how to solve that. This does not have a bunch of battery packs connected to it, so the only power source for this seems to be manual generators and then the occasional pump from the hydrogen generator, but we don't produce enough hydrogen to supply that thing steadily. Like, this is just a little bit. A teensy tiny. This is not even 1,000 grams. It's just like 300 grams or something. 352, 250, 42. See, it's nothing. Absolutely nothing. So this only turns on when the pressure threshold is above 800. Maybe this should be running all the time. I don't know. Because the pressure valve is here. It should be up here to test the pressure closer to the pump. But I'm guessing that the pump pressure is not going to be higher than whatever's here anyway. Because here the pressure is quite decent. Maybe I should crank this down to like 500. 550 something. Maybe. Maybe that'll make it run more. So we have a little bit of hydrogen going off. Not too much though. We cannot have more gas pumps going into this filter because the filter is not fast enough. I am seriously considering having one filter per pump because it's going too slow. It's gonna stop up. Anytime it hits hydrogen, it's gonna stop up. See? It breaks for a little bit and then, yeah. Alright. So far, we're not sending out oxygen to these sides of the base, so we should probably do that as well. How about I split up this plumbing and I take it down to the lavatories, because you know, you gotta breathe while you're in the toilet, right? That's the thing. People require oxygen when they pee or poo. More importantly, when they poo. If I put the oxygen output over here, that should be good. Cancel that. Meow! Hi! No cuddling against the green screen. We've talked about this. And then we place a gas vent right here. That should work. You're a junkie? A gem junkie? Is that what you are, Murray? It's a kitty. Yes, it's a kitty. I have a kitty. She's currently... Wait, where'd you go? Where are you? He's usually sitting under my desk or something. Hey, bunny! Hey, Finrod! We're building pipes, so we're gonna get oxygen for when we poop. Oh, Bunny Slayer wants to go to the mines. Fine, I'll join. Let's poon this time. Can join for a little bit at least. Let us head to the mines. Get one of those epic raids going. Something that I've been wanting to do that I've never done for a previous game before is I want to get
I'm gonna die.
I want to get proper plants going. Like I want to have well-established farms in the right temperature. Temperature seems to be the hardest thing to manage at the moment. Since when you're taking liquids from one area to the other, it brings with it most of the temperature, and then yeah, it's like a... I don't know. Look at you, businesswoman. As soon as you put on a black jacket, you turn into a businesswoman? Is this a thing? Water purifier, I think. It's not working so hard right now. We're doing quite good. How do you get rid of excess heat? Exactly, you gotta run it through cold biomes. You have these though. Wheezewort. I am not 100% certain, but I think this is one of the only things that can permanently remove heat. I think that heat is one of those things in the game that are toughest to deal with. But for my previous game, I was almost living right in the middle of a cold biome, so my problem was getting things warm enough because my plants died because it was too cold. Look, one of those real estate agents. You already have a house? Well, good for you. I'm not gonna sell you a house. Oh, are we low on food? It doesn't really look like we're low on food. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Am I gonna get an alert soon? Is it not working? Are my Muxie alerts not working? There it is.
Come and get it.
Here is to another 6 months with Stein.
And that was a 7-month resub. Thank you, Kryos. Didn't you mean 7 months? I'll take it. I'm not gonna complain. I'm gonna take it. 7 months celebrated with a spin of the wheel. Thank you, Finrod. You've subbed for 7 months. You've prepaid the next 6? Oh my goodness. You're not gonna get song requests though. I'm not turning that on. That is faith, Krauls. Thank you for having faith in me. That'll keep this going for another 6 months. Oh, looky here. Leo makes an appearance on stream. Both times you just prepaid the 6? That is confidence in me. Thank you. That is confidence. Oh. Alright, let's find the kitty cat. Where is she? I promised she would make an appearance on stream, so I need to find her then. Oh my god, so perfect! Leo! What you doing? Okay. I found it. I found the kitty cat. Getting a cup of tea? What kind of a tea are you getting, Finrod? It's a Leo! There you go, Krauls. Have your daily dosage of Leo. And fluff. And prettiness. Run, cat, run! Save yourself! If we go here, though, you can see her on a larger scale. I need to put like a cat cam on for. Oh, you stepped on the webcam. Thank you. We need to put like a separate scene for when we bring Leo on. One that's full of cats. One that's full of cat pictures. That would be good. She's not wrapped up anymore. Nope, she's not wrapped up anymore. She is she got rid of the belly protection thing. Last time she wasn't at the vet's. She went in twice because she got an infection after the first time. But she's now down with her medicine rounds and it seems like she's doing good. I'm just paying close attention to her, so I'm hunting over her like a hawk. Watching over her like a hawk, that's what I meant to say. And right now she's washing my hand, so I think she's feeling good. Alright, so how about these duplicants? The stress levels here are minimal though. These dudes are really happy. They were a little bit stressed out when they had to work down in the carbon dioxide ditch under here. But now it seems a lot better. I think they got over most of it. So we got water here. This is looking good. This is looking very good. Pipe blocked, not pumping. Why is it not pumping? Because we don't need any more water? Right. So we're only using a certain amount. That's good. I'm thinking that maybe we should pump some more in here. Maybe we should fill it up even more. I don't know what would happen if we connect this though. If this would override and push the water through, or if this would have a stronger pressure and would push the water through and down there. I don't know the exact logics for water current. If it has something to do with the length of the pipe or the distance from the pump or, you know, the distance from the source that brings in the water. I don't know. That would be nice to know. That's probably something that should be on the wiki, but maybe isn't. Oxygen not included is on sale, 20% off. Yes, it is. That's also partially the reason why I gave away 3 copies last time I streamed this game. It's a lot of fun though. I'm having so much fun with this. And every single new game that you start can be different. This one is probably the most controlled game I've ever had. I've had lots of space, lots of way to think about how to set things up. We have tons and tons of oxygen flowing through here. We're not really having issues with oxygen. Actually, the pressure is getting a little bit low down here. It's sufficient, but it's going in on the low side. And we do need to fix this up. This is carbon dioxide, which is probably going to stay down here until I move the pump down or until I open up this space to sync the levels. Not sure if we're gonna do that or not. So, what should my goal be? I think it would have to be to allow this to run more. If I turn this completely off, this pressure valve, this would be running all the time, decreasing the pressure at the top. I'm thinking maybe I should have 2 electrolyzers. Because it's... If we go to the oxygen tab, let's do some calculus. Let's figure this out. So this is giving out 880 grams of oxygen per second. How much does a duplicant consume? How much oxygen does a duplicant consume? And how many seconds are there in a cycle? That is also an issue. So, oxygen generation from one pump, one oxygen pump is around 300. Yeah, we're closing in on the end of the cycle now, so around 350 maybe? Is it coming to OS X? Ooh, nice. So the weird Mac people can use it too. Do you play all of your games on a Mac, Icapez? I didn't even know that was possible. Alright, so not too far off, 360. 360. So that means that... Well, this pump is only running when it has power? It seemed like power was an issue when they're sleeping because no one's running the wheels. So then it should be running off of batteries, but we don't have batteries on the circuit, which is why it's not running while it's nighttime. You know what we should do? We should make a battery room for this. Now you do. You only play Lotro and a few Paradox games. Okay, so you've sort of narrowed down the amount of games you play. So that you can play them all on a Mac. Let's see, if we cut through here, we build this, that'll give us a whole bunch of algae as well. That's nice. We cut through here and we make the battery room in the back here. That'll be good. Battery! So, power, batteries, how far away from that should we go? I'm thinking 3. 3 spaces is a good number. Or 5? Or 5. Yeah, let's do 5. 5, and then let's fill up this with batteries so that it can run on its own when people are not running like hamsters in a wheel. We only have this tiny little battery here, which does not store much power. Let's see, do we have meal ice? We do have some. So I can stop the fabrication of that and start continuous fabrication of lice loaf instead. To attempt some of that. And I've told them not to eat meal ice, so that should continue the production for a nice amount of time, at least. I'm gonna deconstruct these because I want a door there instead. Mechanized airlock. Why am I sleepy today as well? That makes no sense. I got so much sleep last night, it was unusual. And still, I'm sleepy today. It's amazing. My body is weird. Okay, I'm gonna deconstruct some wires that we don't need as well. Thank you for the hose, Tunzi. Did you get your settings set up? Did you get the encoding things sorted out? Yeah, I didn't think about the fact that most of those settings that I got from Chromite were specifically from my computer and maybe my type of CPU. So it's better to have the professionals look at it. Alright, let's cut away these wires. I don't think I'm gonna stuff any more electricity on this circuit at all, so if I just do like that, that should be good. So this circuit, 960, and I only have a manual generator here, so that's definitely not going to be enough for when they decide to use this, or if the water purifier was supposed to be running all the time, that's definitely not enough. It's barely enough to run the massage table plus the 2 fridges. I'm not even sure. Gonna get some information from him and then tweak a little more later. Alright, no worries. I'm glad we got most of it set up. At least to the point where you know that you can stream. That's good. Okay, so this is filling up because he's running the generator. This has quite a low power consumption, but this is the only power source as well, so not the best. Because when this is on manual, well, they are filling up. The batteries are filling up, so it should be okay. Unrefrigerated food. Ooh, jeez. I'm sorry. I'm sleepy. Why do I start streams when I'm sleepy? Because I like streaming. Should stop streaming when I'm sleepy. Usually it depends on... I don't know what it depends on, but sometimes I get really energetic when I sleep. When I sleep. I can't talk today. I've said this once before. Sleep stream? That would bring all the boys to my stream. Title, come sleep with me. Get a boyfriend to deliver coffee ASAP, but I can't drink coffee, Cecile. Coffee makes me sick. As in physically ill. Exactly, Hansi. Exactly.
Pika-pee. Pikachu? Pika-pee.
Alright, to make those batteries, we need some space. So we're gonna mow out this little area. We're gonna dig out the base here. Ooh, and I need to make sure and not destroy this oxalite, because that could be used to my advantage. If I was going to... Base? Yeah. I forgot about that one. I have a different one though. Oh, jeez. Wait, didn't it work? It didn't work! Why didn't that work? Hold on. I thought that worked. I thought I... Why is nothing working? This is one of those days, isn't it? Everything stops working for some reason. Isn't that a sound effect? Didn't I add that? SFX. Why is that not working? Okay, sort by name. Give me... Did I misspell it? No, I didn't. Is it the price? Is the price too high? Can I not afford it? I can't afford it. Why is it not working? Oh, I know what's wrong. Derp. Why is it not working? Access level? Is that what's messing it up? Can one of my subs try and do different? Am I not? Wait. Maybe that's it. Maybe my user is not a VIP gold user. It's not. That's why. That's why. Are the sub thingies not working? The sub thingies are not working. That's what's happening.
I'm different.
That worked! That worked! Oh! Feuerhard didn't have... Wait, no. How did it work for Patrick and not for Feuerhard? Why did it work for Patrick? Okay, so Patrick has... Edit user. You have VIP gold. How about Feuerhard? Oh, I think that's what's wrong. Fire. You don't have your VIP gold, but you're a sub, so you should have your VIP gold. That's why. There was a bug in Deepbot that made it so that when people subscribe, they didn't get their VIP gold. VIP gold is basically the rank in my bot that I've set to synchronize towards my subs. It's the way that I can restrict things for my subs. I can give my subs a higher chance of winning in raffles, things like that. So you renewed your sub on the when was that? Sub expired on the 8th of June. That doesn't make sense. You just resubbed, didn't you? That does not make sense. Yeah, it's not that long ago since you did the thing. Hold on. There it is. The 8th of June. You did the resub then. So it didn't update the note. It didn't give you the... Oh, that's stupid. That's so stupid. It's going to work for next month though, hopefully. I don't know why. You know, sometimes bots have issues. Hello, Lady J. How are you? Doesn't matter though. I'm gonna hopefully get the space sound effect working soon. There is a morb hidden in here. Toasty surroundings. What is this? 42 degrees? That is warm. That is very warm. Can I want to make a plant area. Ooh, this is warm. This is very warm. Because of the geyser? That's because of the geyser. Oh, and this looks like it's about to break too. Did we figure out why there was orange dots here? Is that because this is a very high gas pressure? I wonder. And why do they come all the way down here to fetch water when there is water? Oh no, they did pick it up. Nice. We had some leftover water in this area because this was where my previous water tank was, but it's not anymore. I'm doing good, Lady J. I'm doing good. Currently trying to figure out what I'm gonna do next. Like, what is my big plan? What am I planning to do? I'm sort of thinking that it should be getting a hold of my power management. Since that circuit's full, this circuit is full. This circuit has a little bit more room, so this is where I could potentially put in the power for this pump. I'm also wondering if I should cut a hole in this wall so that the water can fill up here. And so that I can use this as an extra water tank. This level is probably not going to rise above the geyser though, do you think? Could deconstruct that. I don't even know if they're going to go down here since the water is, you know, 70 degrees. Someone's probably going to fry themselves in here. Let's figure out who it's gonna be. I'm not sadistic, I promise. Almost. Okay, they're working on the battery room. We have a little bit more oxygen here as well. That's nice. Ooh, quite a high pressure actually. In the oxalite. Yeah, I don't know what these orange spots are. How's Leo? She's good. She's good. She's sleeping next to me. Maybe I can put on a cat cam. Hold on. Maybe I can solve this. Let's see if we can get the cat cam working. That would be nice. Cat cam. Are you even plugged in? Yeah, you are. Alright. Plugged in is good. Looking at the wrong thing though. I just turn this to face the kitty cat. Like so. There we go. You have a cat cam. Fluffy cam. You snoring? Okay, let's dig out the rest of this as well. That's something that we should do. She's resting on a pillow on my desk. Oh, oh. McVegan pants. Toasty surroundings. Maybe over-insulated for this area. I think they dipped themselves in the hot water. Yeah, that's what they did. I need to cancel that. Because they can't get to it. It's too warm. I think she burned herself. Okay, we're digging out this. What else are we doing? The oxygen levels. Yeah, we still need to focus on the oxygen levels. Pressure in here is a little low. Maybe I can speed it up by putting another electrolyzer in. Hola, Mr. Nail! So the gas pressure down here is quite low as well, which means that, you know, we might have space for another electrolyzer. That might not be so bad. Plumbing, piping, like that. 2 of these should generate the double amount of hydrogen. So we would get more power and we would get more oxygen. We would use more water, but seeing that we have a gas geyser down here, water should not really be an issue. McVegan Pants needs some hot pants! McVegan Pants really doesn't. Fred is still alive, I believe. Wait, I haven't seen him. Where's Fred? What's Fred doing? Fred is currently... Okay, let's do the follow cam. Follow him around. There's Fred. He's got dirty hands though. Maybe we should get one of those washers. They're editable? The people, yeah, yeah. You can rename them here too. You can rename them after you've gotten them into the camp. You can just click this button and you can give them a new name. So I've got 6 shinies in here. We got Feuerhard, Libby Lou, Midra, Ekipeos, Fred, and McVegan Pants. So we got all shinies. Oh, and this room is going to be full of goodies for us to pick up. I need to start looking into those. Someone needs to go down here and do this dirty work though. I know my duplicants aren't really happy about going down into the carbon dioxide ditches. And it's not looking so good, this oxygen area right here. We got like polluted oxygen and carbon dioxide with not too much oxygen nearby. It's not very breathable over here. But our meal lice farm is going well. I wonder what is the ideal temperature for a meal lice farm? Wouldn't it be cool if we could get this water into our dirty water tank? Polluted water tank? That would be perfect. If we're gonna drop it down here though, we need to destroy this mesh tile. I'm thinking maybe it's safer to use a pump. Like, temporarily pump it over there. That could be a thing that we could do. Fill up the dirty water tank. So, first off, we would need a pump down there for whenever we actually need to use this water for something. We need to put the liquid pipe up to the top. We need electricity for it. Power for the pump. Electrical wire going up here. And that's it, really. We might need to do a ladder just to get everything built, because I don't think there will be space, or I don't think they can reach all these locations. So yeah, we're gonna build that first. I should have thought about building the cable before I demolished everything in there, but we can just destroy the ladders eventually. Maybe downstairs here is a good place for more storage, because finding a room for storage is always an issue. Or should I save it for something? Something that has to do with the water below. You know, I think I'll save it. What I can do though is I can put more storage over here, because this isn't really a dedicated area for something. Yeah. I'm gonna need a lot of storage, okay? Closet space is the thing that you really, really cherish when you move from one apartment to another, and you figure out that you have more space in the new one. Pollution exposure. This is actually refrigerated. 2.7 degrees Celsius. So I'm thinking that 2.6 is refrigerated. You deconstruct or store equipment you don't need for the time being or can't use at the moment but have built. No, but what will happen is you'll get resources back. When it comes to things that you have built, like ladders, things like that, if you're going to construct a ladder, normally you use sandstone, and that requires 100 pieces of sandstone. So when they deconstruct this piece of ladder, we can check the amount of sandstone that will be on the ground, and then we can see if there is actual material loss in constructing and deconstructing it. We can do an experiment with that. I'm gonna speed through the night, because nighttime doesn't really do anything. Oh, this doesn't have wire connected. Well, whoops. Oh, I don't think I have electricity for that. That's gonna be an issue. Okay, so they deconstructed that, and here is 100 kilograms of raw mineral sandstone. So that means that you get 100% back on the materials that you've used. That's neat. Okay, so insulated tiles. I want these insulated tiles to go all the way into the cold biome, because this is going to emit cold. I'm probably going to put a air deodorizer in here too, so that we can clean the oxygen, so that it's not exposed to pollution. I need to put more base, insulated tile. If I put another storage unit in there, it's definitely going to be refrigerated. Must be built on solid ground. Oh, there is a plant there. That's why I can't build it. Alright. Copy the settings from these. Food is decayed? What? Oh, because it wasn't refrigerated. That's why. That's why. Hopefully I'm going to be able to destroy these fridges. Save up that electricity and just put these in cold biomes instead. I could put one of these in there. A fleshy cold dwelling plant. Wheezeworts remove ambient heat from the air by respiring through their porous outer membranes. It sounds so weird. I don't know if I can plant this right here. I might need to use a planter box, but then I need more space for it. I'm gonna plant a planter box here. I need to build insulated tiles down here like this. Well, no, actually not that far down. Just like this. More food is decayed? Oh, come on. Nope, that was it. Oh, there was another one. Rot pile. Yeah, more stuff that has deconstructed. Okay, so if I deconstruct this, and I put one of the planter things, food, planter box. I'm not 100% sure that the Wheezewort will go into the planter boxes. I'm hoping that it will. Let me see. Plant. Can't choose when there is a plant in here already. That sucks. And this doesn't tell you either when you're trying to place it, or when you're just looking at it like this. It doesn't tell you if it's going to live very well where you place it. So not always as good giving you all the information that you need for these things. Sometimes I wish I was a cat. Oh, did you die in the mines? No fun. We have a purring cat though, if that helps. We have a very cozy purring cat. Sleepy purring cat. Look at the little whiskers. I love those whiskers. You all died in the mines? Oh shit! You did. You did indeed. All of you died. What did you do? Someone wore the blinking shoes. You need to pet some kitty. You can come over and pet Leo. You derped? That's what you did. Someone wore the noisy shoes, or someone tripped on a wire, or someone threw a book down a well. Or lost a book down a well, rather. Okay, now the hydrogen generator is seeming like it's working a little bit harder with the 2 electrolyzers. Oh, so sleepy. I didn't bring the horseshoe. Oh, they didn't bring the horseshoe. Nope, that's what's it. That's what was the problem. You called ahead? You can always call ahead before visiting. That's not... Well, actually... Just visiting someone without calling ahead is not really normal anymore. Because people are so busy. More food is decayed? Oh, come on. Don't destroy all my food! Okay, planter box. Can I plant Weezewort? I can't yet because I don't have one, but... Okay, we're gonna dig. We're gonna dig in here. And we're gonna figure out if we can plant Weezewort here to keep the cold. Keep the cold running. 3.2, and that's still unrefrigerated. Does it need to be negative degrees for it to be refrigerated? Can I uproot this? Can't uproot it. And then I'm gonna plant Weezewort in here. See if that works. Lucky you didn't enter the mines. You have gym soon. Probably best to stay away from the mines then, yeah. That's probably best. Refrigerated food. Why does it point to here? Edible? What's it storing? Storing nothing. We're gonna deconstruct this, cause that's definitely not refrigerated. Alright, let's do this. Let's uproot this and let me plant it. I want to plant the Weezewort to see how it works. Apparently you have to plant the Weezewort in a flower vase. Oh, you do? Okay. Let's deconstruct this then. Decor. Flower vase. Use that instead. Alright. I wasn't sure if it was... Oh, because the flower vase is for plants that don't require fertilization or water, probably. That's probably it. I want to prioritize this though, but they're not doing that at the moment. Can I? Oh, here we go. Wheezewort seed. Can I just take the whole thing? I want to uproot the whole thing and just place it there. Or do I need to actually plant the seed? I don't think I have a seed. This is for sleet wheat. Well, at least they're picking up all the stuff that they're mining. We have polluted water in here. I wonder if I clean this, if I mop this up, maybe this will stop producing polluted oxygen. Liquid amounts aren't that high. It's a little bit, but not too much. Come on, get the Wheezewort for me, please. Give me the Wheezewort. I need one. I want one as a pet. Hey, Libby Lou! Just stopping in to say, hey, cycle 66? That's awesome. All my duplicants died of suffocation on cycle 52. Had to start over. Libby, how many duplicants did you have on cycle 52? Because that was my first flaw as well. That was my first error. I kept on taking in all the duplicants that I could get. As long as it took you to type that on your phone, you had another cycle. I am running on full speed at the moment. I'm just waiting for them to pick this up. I don't know why they're not prioritizing it. I might just prioritize it myself. Because I want to do this. I want to get this Wheezewort and plant it here because I want to place it in my room so that I can save the temperature. Pollution exposure. So temperature is... You don't think they can reach it? No, it's just unbreathable. It's not unreachable. It's just unbreathable. Oh, you know what? I think you're right. But why doesn't it tell me that it's unreachable then? That is stupid. Because I don't think they can get through one tile. No, I think you're right. But usually it says that it is unreachable. Whenever you do that, maybe... Let's hope that that's the case, that this fixes it. Come on, we can do this. You're complaining about the cold now. Well, it's getting into negative degrees at least. I love it when they're eating like that. Oh yes, he's taking it. He's grabbing it. Awesome. And give me the Wheezewort. Yes, plant it. Awesome. Why is there carbon dioxide? What is this? Carbon dioxide in a bottle? Is that what it is? You had 8 at the most, you think? You took them a couple cycles to die, but your last guy... You learned a lot. We'll do better next go around. Yeah, that's what happened to me as well. I did not do that well first time. I kept on taking in the duplicants. I had like 22 duplicants at some point. Liquid CO2. So it turned into liquid because it was too cold. I have seen people making liquid oxygen in the game. That requires hell of a freezing process, but it is possible to make liquid oxygen. That would be something that would be cool to do. Only problem is that it requires a massive amount of power to do that. The freezing point of CO2, the dew point is 48.1 minus. Doesn't say the freezing point. Is that what it was then? Here we go. There we go. Nice. Okay, so this is now Hopefully emitting cold. Vacuum. There's vacuum underneath the Wheezewort? Or just very low oxygen pressure in here? Oh, it's actually sucking in the air. Wait, no it's not. I can't tell. Celsius? Yeah. He was very good at killing them off, so when you added a new one, it was to replace one of the slackers who died. You had a good game then, Livy. I mean, some people play like that. That's fine too. Stop fidgeting. Have you got ants in your pants? What do you mean? I always move my legs around. Can't sit still for too long. Sometimes it cuts off the power. Why does it do that? Because no one's running and because the batteries run out. That's why. Alright. Maybe we need to make this battery room a little bit bigger. Because these are not building power unless this is running. So this hydrogen generator's job is basically to charge up the batteries. But do they get charged at all? Oh wait, no they don't. They don't get charged at all because I haven't connected them yet. That's a smart thing to do, guys. So you have restless leg syndrome? Yeah, probably. I don't sit there and shake my leg to the point where the whole, you know, movie theater thing, moves. You know, when you're sitting at the movies and you're watching a movie and the guy next to you or the guy 2 seats next to you is, you know, doing this with his leg. So you can hear that the whole row is like going, you just want to punch him? Problem is, Patrick's like that. He sits with his legs and like shakes when he's restless. Hey Kino, what's up? Do I have any mods in here at the moment? Can I do can I get a shout out for Kino, the producer, please? Kino does music on Twitch. He creates music. And it's a very comforting stream to listen to. You do that leg thing? Lol. That's a weird movie theater. How are you and Fluffy Patrick today? It's a very fine day. Patrick is out on the archery range practicing shooting with his friend. Leo is doing good. She's lying next to me here, relaxing. Thank you, Lee dude. Thank you. What are the commons? What do you mean NPR? Oh, I'm being washed. I'm being kitty washed. Alright. Sleepy cat. Hi. Hey, Sleepy. Look at that face. Hey, Sleepy face. Okay, these batteries are charging. That's very good. We got... Oh, you mean the temperature? What's the temperature here? I think it was not as bad as last time you asked. Last time we had 23 degrees Celsius. I think it was around 19 now. It wasn't too bad. It's been kind of chilly and it rained yesterday, so temperature's been going down for a bit. But now these are charging. I think I could add some more capacity on these though. I think I'm gonna make like a larger battery room so that this never runs out of power. When these run out, you know, it should take some time. Oh, you meant to say commands. That's what you meant. We have !SO that works as a proxy for the shout out command. You can also do !shoutout and then, you know, the name of the person. We should cancel these and that. I should make a ladder going up so that they can actually reach all of the locations for the batteries. And probably put some walls around this or open it up so that the cold biome can get in on this action. I want to make tiles going across here and across there. And probably here too. Let's fill this up with batteries. Let's make this proper battery room, shall we? Put in the good stuff. We have a lot of copper ore, so that should not be an issue. And then we need the cables. We're gonna take them through the stairs, because, you know, eventually we're gonna need, eventually we are going to need heavy watt wires, and I'm thinking this might be a location where we would want that. You get overloads and fire in this game. Also, what time have you been playing 2 at night? You do get overloads. You can, if you don't watch the circuits. So I have 3 or 4, 5 circuits at the moment. These 2 aren't connected to anything, so they don't count. They just say, oh, status 0. There is nothing that can provide you power on these. This one, this is one little circuit. This has a maximum usage of 960 watts, and the power amount on the left-hand side, if you look at the circuit status, the thing that pops up when I hover this cable. So currently somewhere between 120 and 600 watts out of 960. Left-hand side is what I'm producing of power on that circuit, and right-hand side is the maximum usage. So if all of my machines are supposed to be running, I need to output 960 watts of power. And here, I have 480 as the max. And you can see the circuit status is already sort of bumping up and down depending on how much electricity we're producing. Actually, not how much we're using, but how much we are consuming out of the maximum consumption. I think that's how it works. It doesn't really count how much you're producing. It counts how much you are consuming at one point. There we go. Some of these are charging, some of them are still being created. This is all good. This works. But it's nighttime, so everyone's sleeping. How does my oxygen levels look like? I am producing quite a surplus of oxygen now after adding that one electrolyzer. This is looking a lot better. I think we have room for another duplicant. 115 kilos out of 450? That means that we have more than enough oxygen for one more duplicant. Alright, it's raffle time. We're gonna see who will be the next duplicant in my game. So, I'm gonna open up a raffle. It's gonna be a keyword raffle. It's free for everyone to join. And the keyword is... pick me. And... the reward is going to be a duplicant. That's what it's gonna be. There we go. Pawn shop. Hope they aren't Samsung batteries. Have I done something with my hair? I've put it in a ponytail. A very small, tiny ponytail. This is the largest ponytail that I can produce at the moment, and I still can't fit all of it in there, so I have like these strays lying around. This is most of the hair that I can gather in a ponytail. Alright, this is gonna be running for 2 minutes, and after 2 minutes, the, after 2 minutes, the keyword raffle should close, and then I'm gonna draw the winner and see who gets to join, who gets to be the next person in the game. What are we looking for job-wise, though? Combat isn't really used that much, so combat doesn't worry me. Everyone are quite proficient at massages. I don't know why tinkering Helps with massages. She needs to dig more hair to produce more ponytail. She does. When it comes to power, we don't have a lot of mopping skills. Actually, we could use people with more digging skills. That could be beneficial. Or construction. We don't have a lot of high quality builders either. So building or digging. Those are two things that we could use. Can we sweep all of this, please? I don't want trash lying down here. Do we have storage? We do. We do, don't we? Coal? Am I not storing coal here? I'm probably not. Organic? No. Liquefiable, we're not storing ice. Metal, why am I not storing copper ore? I don't know why. Consumable. I don't think coal is dangerous to store though. It was on another tab and you thought you heard we need more people with digging skills. We have a lot of those people in the channel. I mean, everyone is nice, but you know, most of the people that watch are guys. So I'm hoping there's a lot of digging skills going around. I'm gonna stop talking right now and hope for the best. Shaved off Stevens or Leo's hair. Wonder what Leo would do if I shaved all of her hair off? She would shave mine? I'm sure she would. I'm sure she would also be running around, I don't know, looking for warm places to sleep. Oh, it's raffle draw time. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Patrick! Patrick, did you know you are in fact the person in my stream with the highest amount of gems at the moment? Did you know? You are currently the king of gems. So, Patrick, what kind of person should we make you as? Oh, food shortage? No! Are we not producing enough meal ice? We're not producing enough meal ice. No. Continuous. There we go. Let's choose a duplicant. You came into my stream from Devos, didn't you? Didn't you come in from a Devos stream? I think you did. Oh. This one has very good skills, but also very bad downsides. Very bad traits. Mouth breeder and bottomless stomach. Consumes more oxygen and consumes more food. We do not want this person. Yokel and gastrophobia. None of these are dangerous. This is a very nice overall skill. This duplicant is amphibious and moves as quickly underwater as they do on land. That could be useful. Quick learner. Flatulence. Are you the type of person that's gonna run around and fart all over? Stress response. Binge eater. No, I don't like that too much. I think it's gonna be this one. This is Patrick. This is Patrick. Patrick 252. Welcome. Welcome to the base. Oh, what happened to my game? Please don't tell me we crashed. Please don't tell me we crashed. Please? No crashing.
Right,
Please, no crashing. That came out the wrong way? It was you that shaved your hair off? I haven't shaved my hair off. Did I pause it? Oh, the pause button was bugged. It didn't show that it was paused. That's what happened. That was the game telling you that it's not ready for a new duplicant. Oh, but we are. We are now. We're getting cat butt. Cat butt on the stream. Kitty butt.
Derpity derp 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 derp
Hey,
derp derp
if the
derp.
game bugs out, I'm not the one derping, okay? The game bugs out, I am not the one in fault. Alright. Sleeping kitty. Our stress levels are going up slightly. I don't know why Fred is stressed. Why are you stressed, Fred? Because of lack of food shortage? He's got dirty hands. You should go take a shower, Fred. A hand sanitizer could be good. But to get that, we would need to dig into an area with chlorine. And I'm not so sure I want that. Okay, you know what we can do? We can try and make a double airlock kind of a thing. If we make a double airlock, then we could, why can't I zoom? There we go. We make a double airlock so that anytime they go in here, they would have to, first off, open one door, and then go through one more door, and then one more door. So we have double airlock going into this area right here. Because then the chlorine is poisonous, and I don't want that lurking around in my base. So I'm gonna do it like that. I don't know if this is the best way to do things. It's probably not. I don't know. We'll find out. But that way, I can get to the bleach stone, which is the ingredient for a hand sanitizer, which I've actually never built in the game. I have never ever built a hand sanitizer before. I have made an apothecary and I have made a medical cot. Not in this game though, but it has been available. Cures most duplicate diseases by producing basic medicines. I'm not sure if we should have this one. 240. This one doesn't require power though, so that's good. You missed the derp? It wasn't a proper derp though, it was just my game deciding that, oh, the pause button's not gonna look like it's paused anyway. How far can you dig before you find a Balrog? You know, I've never dug that far below the ground. I've never tried to dig that far down. But, someone told me that there is an end to this world. That at some point you will reach the end where you can no longer dig, like, permanent tiles. You had to mute the stream because of your job. Oh geez. Are you watching at work? Do you not have headphones? Wait, we don't have any food in the fridge? Not at all? Are they storing all of it here? It still says that it's unrefrigerated. Why does it say that? How cold does it need to be? Oh, it's only 8 degrees. This one is 2.5 and it's unrefrigerated. 2.6. Oh, you don't use them because you have to answer the phone. I see. I see. Alright, this is working out. Granite is pretty tough to get through though, which is— oh! We found a pinch of pepper seed! We need to make a pinch of pepper plant now. Pinch of pepper plant. Could someone Google for me the ideal temperature for a pinch of pepper plant? I need to make a pinch of pepper plant farm thing. If you dig down, you should come out on the other side. Take it on the other side. That other side. Let's see. We have more pinch of pepper plants up here. We have a few seeds. Oh, this is hydrogen. We can open this up. We can put some some gas permeable tiles here to let the gas through and into here. If I do this, and I open up this here, all the gas should travel to the top and go into the gas pump. This one is safe to open. It's warm though, but that shouldn't matter. What we go in here? 35 to 85 degrees. What is the ideal temperature though? Like the perfect temperature? The one where you get extra good yields? Climbing vine. Standard yield. Gain harvest rating points while kept in ideal conditions. A high harvest rating will improve the crop yield of a mature plant. Predicted harvest is a standard yield, which is a 15 out of 100. So, plant's not growing? Why is it not growing? Because it's in chilly surroundings? So 33 is too cold. 33 is too cold for it. It's stopped growing then. That's why it's gray. Grayed out. Alright, I'm speeding up through the night. Does this need to be refrigerated? I don't think so, because this is a seed that requires heat anyway, so that shouldn't need to be refrigerated. Oh, come on, are all of my shinies busy? Oh, we need a bed for the new person. We need a bed for the new dude. Patrick needs a bed. Hot. Right here. I wonder if it's wiser to place it closer or not. If I place it here, we're not gonna have room for an extra one anyway. Let's look at this area. This is a beautiful living area. This is very good for de-stressing and all that stuff. So, picture above first bed. So one here. Seed, you say? Send a sample for preservation to Longyearbyen. Have you been there? I've never been there. There's so many places in Norway that I should have visited, but I haven't. Me and Patrick were talking about doing, instead of, you know, going on a long holiday this year, we should just take a train ride, maybe to Bergen or to some other location that we haven't been. And then I could maybe convince him to let me stream as well. That would be cool. Take you on a train ride with me to Bergen. Give you guys a little sightseeing. There we go. The hydrogen is traveling. Ooh, it's got high concentrations of hydrogen as well. Nice. Hopefully that's gonna travel up without issues. Glacier stream? How cold do you actually think it is in Norway? Not that cold at the moment. Okay, you know what I also need to do? I wish I could get this hydrogen over here. I can't get all of it to go up there. Alright, but this is fine though. This should be okay. I want to sweep this and that. That should not be unreachable. Unrefrigerated? Why does it say that it's unrefrigerated? It should be... It shouldn't even be refrigerated. This one isn't refrigerated, but it... I don't understand this game. Maybe it's a bug. It is still a beta game, so... How do you see how many gems you have? Try typing !gems in the chat. My bot will then whisper you how many gems you have. If you don't receive a whisper right away, you might have to open up a conversation with my bot first. It's a thing that Twitch has where, you know, a bot can only send so many whispers before it gets picked up by a spam filter or something like that. So it's always smart to open up a whisper conversation with my bot if you for some reason don't get a reply from the command. Hello, Southern Belle. Yeah, you can't do anything wrong with the commands, Lady J. You can't do anything wrong. This is refrigerated now! 2.5 degrees. And this one is 9.3. It's too close to the door. I think I need to insulate some more. 13.4, 13.3. Not sure if it's... Oh, it's going up. So I think I need to insulate a little bit more. If I do like this. Not gonna be a lot of batteries below here though, so I'm gonna have to build the batteries downwards if I'm gonna do anything. Alright, so... Nice. This is refrigerated. We can store food in here. Too bad they're storing everything in the closest one. Which is not refrigerated. Maybe I need to put it further in. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna deconstruct it. We're gonna make another one further in. That's what we're gonna do. Make another ration box here. And then put all this food and the other one. We're gonna deconstruct this. Because nothing is stored in here anyway. So then it can stop using up all the power. Gonna decrease the amount of watts in the circuit. Okay, here we got stuff working. Almost all the hydrogen is out. Why have they not picked these up? Sweep pending. Oh, they're still sweeping other stuff. That's why. They're still trying to sweep other stuff. Organic. No. I should have another storage thing in here though. -4 degrees, -5. Okay, I want to dig here. And I want to put more insulated tiles. Eventually. Use Leo ear scratches. Yeah. He's currently doing a little grooming at the moment. Doing the washing thing. You want ear scratches? Bella. Bella's giving you ear scratches. I'm gonna give you ear scratches from Belle. You don't want the ear scratches? Oh, come on. There you go. You like them sometimes. Oh, you're purring. You're purring. You're purring loudly. He's too busy washing me to get the ear scratches. Too busy with the washing. You've now entered the bath zone. Exactly. Ow, and the biting zone. You know that's not allowed. Biting is off limits. Biting is not allowed. You've now entered a torture chamber. Okay. How's it looking here? Are we clearing this out? Woo!
Come and get it.
Reaver Lime with another Twitch Prime sub. Thank you very much for the sub. Are you a brand new sub or have you subscribed before? I've seen your name before. Did you just forget to renew within the time? Is that why the counter reset? No, Leo's doesn't have the body thing on NPR. You can see her body. Thank you so much for the sub. You know what? Even though you have been a sub before, I'm gonna go here anyway. And I'm gonna say thank you very much. And I hope you enjoy your emotes again. And thank you for the support. And if you do use Discord, please go in there and link your account as well so you get access to the sub room on Discord. We do spend quite a lot of time in there while I'm not streaming. So thank you very much for the sub. Much appreciated. You've subbed before. You think you forgot to resub? Aw, that's alright though. Thank you for still deciding to put your Twitch Prime sub on me. Much appreciated. We're gonna spin the wheel for you as well. Spin the wheel. Yay, Pooh Crew! Hi, Evil. Oh, this one's fun. I don't know how many new people there are in the stream today, but I'm gonna teach you something. And I'm gonna teach you something important. And it is how to say my name. If you are not of European origin or even Nordic origin, then it might be a little bit difficult to figure out how to say my name just from the way that it's spelled. So, it's not Stein. It's definitely not Stein. It's not Steen either. I'm gonna try and give you a good interpretation of it. So focus. Focus very closely. This is how you say my name. Stine. I know, whoa, right? It sounds so weird. Stein. That's how the bot says my name sometimes. Stein. Business wardrobe that is driving in the subs. It has to be. As soon as I start wearing a suit jacket, that's when stuff starts happening. And I put my hair back. Stein. Did you think more about what we talked about, Evil? About the thing that you were debating? And about the brainstorming that we did? Okay, I'm gonna go into chlorine territory. Wish me luck. There is a lot of chlorine in here. Oh my, look at this. It is so poisonous. Did they pick it up? Did they pick up the chlorine? Do I have... No, not chlorine. Did they pick up the bleach stone? Very non-committal at the moment. Alright. You just know me as the cat lady. Yeah, that's true. So, Stine would be close. Yes, it would. Probably the closest description of how to say it in writing. Probably. Stine is how you say it. Can I enable auto harvest for this? Ideal air pressure. So, standard yield. Predicted. Alright. Sometimes the air pressure spikes up really, really bad and I don't know what's happening. Okay, give me this chlorine, please. Can I make the... Ooh, I can make it! I can make the hand sanitizer! Ooh, we're gonna make eating quarters. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, you do that, Evil. We're gonna make food quarters. We're gonna make like a whole dining section somewhere. Where should we do that? We shouldn't do it too far away from the main part of the base. But I put all of my storage in the center. That wasn't very well thought through. I think... I don't know, putting it down here might not be so bad. They can go down to eat. Everyone should sanitize their hands first. Actually, no, I don't want to put anything on top of the water tanks. How about we open up this area? This could be the dining quarters. Alright, Hunzi, good luck. Let's go build base. Give me base. I am a perfectionist. I need this to be equal. And then we're gonna put in the sanitizer. It's under medicine. Nice. It doesn't require power or anything, does it? No. Supply of bleach stone. That's what it requires. It requires a supply of bleach stone. The only thing filthy hands are good for is picking up disease. They put puns in there. Aww. Oh geez, NPR, be quiet. Don't talk about my brain cells in front of everyone, okay? It's embarrassing. How many duplicates do we have? We have 7. So that means I need 7 tables. Wait, this is the wrong table. These are massage tables. These are not dining tables. Mess tables, that's what I need. Quick question, what server did you play on Locho? Only question you have for now? Are you sure? The only one? Yeah, I'm on Evernight. Southern Bell's got it right. I play on Evernight. Alright. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do that. Yes. Okay. Oh, Leo, that's classy. This is my cat at the moment. Washing herself and her lady parts on stream. Is that really suitable? Huh? Aren't you a lady? Aren't you a lady? Silly cat. Silly, silly cat. I thought you was a lady. But how wrong could I be, huh? This is also a nice game. You played it too? Doesn't look that different since a couple of months ago. No, I don't know how often they bring out updates for this game now, but... Oh wait, is that chlorine? We got chlorine running around in the base. How did that get there? Did it travel all the way? Oh. Okay. We got mess tables. They're probably not going to eat before breakfast the next day. And I should probably also take a... have a stair or something going quickly over to the food area. Maybe? This one's filling up. It's still unrefrigerated? How come it's so warm? Why? Why is it so warm? Are you not working? Why is it suddenly warmer now? These tiles are warm. Oh, you know what? Having the batteries below here is not the smartest idea. Because they produce heat too. I don't know. And now then. It's a day after night. So at some point they are going to go eat. And insufficient resources. We're missing bleach stone. How much bleach stone do we need? Maybe it's composting. That could be. Plant another one. I don't have another one at the moment though, but that's a good idea. I should look for one. I don't have more Wheezewort. All the biomes nearby are warm biomes except for this one. Ooh, that reminds me. We have a natural gas geyser here as well. We need to tap into this. That's what we need to do as well. We have a lot of to-do things in here. We have a lot of to-do things. I'm wondering how this is working out as well. The battery storage room. This one's getting quite thick with hydrogen as well. I'm not sure. We are getting max gas pressure occasionally for these as well. They're not running at 100%. But it seems like this is working a little bit harder now. It's not pooling that much up here though. The Atmos switch thing isn't really turning off at any moment. Because the pressure is always above a certain level. Maybe the room is too big. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe it doesn't travel fast enough. Have you guys experimented with this? Trying to make a smaller room for hydrogen generation? Maybe if I just cut off the wall here, I'll have more hydrogen. That's what I'm thinking. So making the whole hand sanitizer was useless unless I can gather up some more of this. So I need to dig this out to get a hold of this. And this. This is a highly poisonous area as well. It's not too good running around in here. But Libby and McVegan Pants are up for the task. Just remember to step outside and breathe. Don't breathe on the inside. At least they're picking it up. This is dangerous areas right here. Whoa! Lots and lots of algae. Nice. You like their expressions? They're funny, right? I think they're hilarious. We got phosphorite here as well. Not sure what that does. And that one can't be reached. Apparently, that one's too far up. Alright, dig this then. This and that, and this. Yeah, I'm making them go in here. That's gonna increase their stress a little bit for a while, I think. Oh, he just got the door in the face. Oh, he's hungry. Are they gonna go eat? Look at them! They are so cute! They're so cute when they eat. They don't like the food, though. Stuffing his face with something. Oh, mush bar for Ekipeos. They are really, really cute. I love the animations. They're awesome. Okay, let's dig these. Let's dig this out as well. And do this systematically so that I can get everything. Yeah, they do open their mouths real wide when they eat. It's like, oh, properly. Now I'm just doing cleanup stuff. Okay. This water seems to still be rising. Stuff the whole bar in at once. Yeah, isn't that how you eat? You know what I want to do? I want to hook this pump up with this pump. Actually no, I want to pump the water into here so that we have storage. If I connect this, if I just connect it, what's going to happen then? Is this going to get pushed all the way through, or is this going to start going the other way? That's my question. Maybe I need to take a turn first and then go down here. Right, that doesn't move that thing, so apparently that was wrong. We're gonna cancel it again then. I love how organized you are. My build looked like a drunk person set it up. Hey, Libby, you should see my first build. This is not my first attempt at building a base. Remember that. Remember that thoroughly, because my first base looked like a dumpster. Looked absolutely horrendous. Let's do this. Like that. Do that. Build that so that we can hopefully get some more water down here. That gives you hope? Yeah, this is probably the 6th or 7th base I'm making. Still no? What's wrong? Why is it not? Is it because the toilets are not in use? Is that why? Why is this water not moving? Is it because I need to put it through the vent? And only through the vent? So I need to actually cut this open, take it down, and into here. I don't know if they can reach down there. I don't think they can. No, it's unreachable. So I gotta just deconstruct this so they can reach it. If I deconstruct this, they can. I think. I think they can. But it's nighttime. Nighttime. Daytime. Nighttime. Daytime. No, come on. Come on. Build it. Build it. You know you want to. No? Why is it not working? Why no pumping? Because the waters here are full? Now this has an empty pipe as well. Is anyone professional in plumbing here? Is anyone a plumbing professional when it comes to oxygen not included? Why is this not working for me? That's not working very well. Why is no water getting pumped through? Okay, so I'll split it up then. Take it this way. Let's see how that goes. We try and we try again. I'm thinking it is because of the water pressure of some sort. You work for a plumbing company. Your husband is a plumber, so you should be an expert at this, right? Why is the water not flowing the way that I want it to? Give me answers, woman. It's still not working. Oh, geez. Is it because it needs a separate outlet? Is that why? Is that really why? Do I need to destroy the thing, put a vent on there, and then connect it like that? That has to be the reason. Has to be. If that doesn't work, then I'm going to bed. You don't know what it's flowing into? It's basically a vent. But another thing that also provides water. Now it's working! Okay, so apparently it couldn't pump out to this vent because I think it was because this thing was connected to it. Connect the vents, maybe. I think it didn't work because they were using the same vent. I don't know. It's working now. I'm happy. We're gonna fill this room up. Hopefully not overflow it. I'm gonna have to cut the wire, I think, whenever we get to that point. So now I should be able to pump away a whole bunch of this water and fill it up for storage later. That should be good. Is this refrigerated still? No. And this is a hopping between refrigerated and unrefrigerated. I need more Weezewort. We need more of these plants. I wish I could grow them. Another thing that I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna open up down here so that they can harvest the sleet wheat. If they make a path that goes like this, I can climb here. And I can fetch this and turn on auto harvest. And I can also dig through here to get to this one. Might have to go mop that water though. You love the names for the different plants and foods? Yeah, they're cool. We got pickled meal, meal ice, field rations, muck root, mush bar, mush fry, lice loaf, and meat, frost bun, bristleberry, grizzleberry, pepper bread, barbecue, and stuffed berry. I got a few cool things. Sleet wheat, let's sweep this. Sleet wheat grain. We can actually make quite a good food out of sleet wheat, I think. I think we can. We do this. We should be able to turn on auto harvest for this. And wait, did it die? Oh no, please don't tell me it died because of the water. I'm gonna mop this up. We're going mop all of it. I don't want this filthy water down here. Fix it! I want the plants. Please replant yourselves, plants. Nope, mop it completely. Come on. Work it! Please mop. That one's only got one harvest left. Oh, I'm hoping they're gonna replant themselves. Usually if you leave them, they're gonna replant if it's still cold enough. It's quite cold here though. 7. Oh, this one is refrigerated now. Yeah, the temperature is decreasing. And this is working! Very nice! Very, very nice. Maybe I should expand on this. Maybe I should make the room even bigger. I can do that. Make it so. We can put more batteries. So that this can run even longer without management. Like that. And then power. Electrical. Food has decayed. Why am I not surprised? Okay, what's decayed this time? Oh, it's because it's unrefrigerated. Can I move out everything that needs to be refrigerated? I know the meal ice need to be refrigerated. I'm not sure about the muckroot. I think the muckroot needs to be as well. And the lice loaf. How about the berries? Do they need refrigerating? Not that I'm storing any berries in here, but I think the mush bars also require refrigeration. So now food is not unrefrigerated, but it's all lying on the floor. I'm gonna do... I don't know, do I want to use this at all? It's unrefrigerated, so I can't really... Okay, let's sweep this. There's like a ton of things lying here, so I don't want to lose any of that. He's picking up a lot of mush bars. Filling up the other box. Okay, good. Rotten lice loaf, that should be sweeped. And now it's swapping between refrigerated and unrefrigerated. Are we sure that it's the temperature that's working towards this? I'm not so sure it is. Is it the gas? Does it not handle oxygen? Is it carbon dioxide that it's supposed to have? Because oxygen makes food decay, right? But what about carbon dioxide? Alright, this pump is pumping full flow. Full-fledged flow. That's good. Oh my goodness! Southern Belle took a hit on the Bit Boss. Thank you so much for the bits, Belle. Oh, stretchy stretch. Oh, jeez, that scared me. Patrick's coming home. I'll be right back. Oh, Cat's gonna go too, probably. Sounds good. Oh no! I see lots more food decaying! No! No, no, no! It's decaying because this is unrefrigerated now. I'm losing, aren't I? I'm losing this game. Why is it so warm? Why is this 19 degrees? 16, 14. Are insulated tiles not good for keeping cold? Are they only good for keeping heat? Should I just use normal tiles instead? Is that better? It seems like it is. Let's test this theory out. Okay, we cancel out buildings. Let's do this first part. Swap it out with these tiles instead. Det var om det. So now it's refrigerated, but it's missing foundation. They do look like they're keeping heat. Yeah, they do. They do. Maybe that's the point. Well, hand sanitizer is working. You still have dirty hands? Did you not wash your hands? Grr. Why you no wishy-washy? Why you no washing your hands? I think that's what they're doing. They're absorbing heat and they're keeping it. So if I just use regular towels, it's much better. For some weird reason. Alright, let's rebuild. Well, not this tile. But this is getting rebuilt with regular tiles. Why you no wishy-washy? Someone quote that. There you go. Why you no wishy-washing? It's not working like I wanted to. Pipe blocked. Are we not pumping gas fast enough? Oh, pipe's probably blocked because it had no power. Okay. So, looking at this now... Yeah, now it's lower in temperature. Having it next to air is nice. This is cold. Well, it looks cold, but it's not really. 12 degrees. Okay. Why are you not building the batteries? Why is this unreachable? Why on earth is this unreachable? Oh no, unbreathable. Never mind. Food is decayed? Oh, come on, stop it. Stop it. Stop decaying my food. Do not decay my food. 72.6 kilograms of oxygen. I think we might even be able to afford another duplicant with that. What do you think? That might be doable. Missing foundation, unrefrigerated. Gosh, the temperatures are so confusing to me. Food is decayed. 13 degrees, 18, 12, 10, 13, 14. Temperature management is not easy. All of the utilities as well. All of these give heat. None of them give cold. I don't get it. Okay. It's still unrefrigerated. Is that because people keep on walking in and out? That's why it's so warm. Okay, we should cancel these. And this. Make regular base. Funny thing is, even though it doesn't have any foundation, it's still working. You could submerge the box in the water, then chill the water with a tepidizer. Chill the water with what? I don't think we have liquid cooling, do we? We have a liquid filter. We got liquid pump. We got a liquid valve. That's for pressure. Alright, how does it look now? Yeah, you see these output heat. Cancel these. Don't make the insulated tiles. Get rid of them. Get rid. You think it's under utilities? Now the liquid tempedizer warms bodies of water. It doesn't cool it. Also, it requires a hell of a lot of power. Holy moly, look at that. 960 watts for one thing? That's amazing. May need to move the batteries to the right. Maybe. Yeah. Or I could insulate the battery room. Like, leave a cold space in between. Food is decayed. Grr. We'll make it work. Yeah, we'll make it work. It's hopping between refrigerated and unrefrigerated, so it's probably close. I mean, I think the longer this is allowed to stay still, not get touched, and that no one opens the door, I think that will help. I think the opening and closing of the door is a thing. And also, sweep up these materials that are here, because they are warm. See this? Sandstone is 16 degrees. And that's probably giving off a little heat as well. So if we can mop all that up quite quickly, then this should be better. Adding a second airlock to the right of the existing one? Yeah, that could be a thing. Could work. Come on, get it! Go get it! How much do you really have to do? Come on. There's not that many things to do in here, so pick up the things. Sweeping is like one of the lowest priority things that they do in here. I'm about to write a passive-aggressive letter about refrigerator etiquette to her duplicates. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Oh! See? It's hopping into the refrigerated state now. It's hopping in and out, but it's still, you know, staying longer and longer in the refrigerated state. Maybe? Maybe it's the temperature of the gas around it. Maybe it's not the temperature of the box, but it's the temperature of the gas that's in front of it right at that moment. Because when the gas passing in front of it now is like 2 point something. Now it's at 2 point something, and then 4.7, 4.9. Yeah, it's the gas. So them hopping in and out of there is actually what's destroying it more. Interesting. It is the gas in front of the tile that decides the temperature for the fridge. Maybe you need to pass some more gas. Remember, heat moves from warmer areas to cooler areas as well. Yeah, it does. So the temperature here is quite high. I just need more Weezwort. That's what I need. I need to explore this. Oh, there's more! There's 2 more! Oh, this is perfect. Okay. Shinies, it's time to go on an adventure. And I promise you, it will be cold. You might freeze your butt off, but it will be worth it. Because you will be providing us with refrigerating opportunities. Elizabeth with the science. With the science facts. Yeah, we're gonna uproot these. Uproot. Uproot. Give me Wheezewort. Excuse me. Krell screams for Leo. What do you want, Krells? What do you want from Leo? Oh, poor. Poor Midra. He got the job. Oh, he's not alone. There is tiles here with cracks in them, which means that normally there is something hidden behind there. You know, sometimes it's just ice breaking, but oh, see? There was a seed. It is your battle cry. Oh. Leo! That's why. There we go. You guys must have a lot of that Wheezewort up there in Norway. I think we do. Can they reach that? Yeah, they can. Yeah, this gonna be cold. This gonna be very cold. This water is very cold too. Oh wow, look at our base. This is quite warm. How come so many things are so warm? Oh, look at the water. That's why it's so warm. The pipes are heating it up. And the water coming from the steam geyser is so hot. Are you in this playthrough? Murray, if you were, you would have been drawn in a raffle at some point that you would have joined. I think you joined for the previous one, but I don't think you're in the game yet. No, you actually didn't join. What I do for this game is that whenever I feel that I have enough, you know, room to take in another duplicant, I do a raffle that everyone can join. And then we draw the person that is going to be the next person in the game. You know what we should do with this water? Ooh, look at that. We have almost drained out all the water from the steam geyser. It's still very warm though, like 60 degrees. Oh, darn orcs. Oopsies.
No!
Was that you, Belle? Look at this. Okay, now I gotta build more, I'm gonna deconstruct these. And I'm gonna build more base. And we're gonna build flower vases that will fit these Wheezeworts. Names in game? Ooh, also! Hey, Deadmate, what's up? Oh no! Oh no! They fell asleep in the cold biome? Patrick, why are you asleep? Well, Libby's working. Holding her breath. Oh, please tell me there's oxygen in here. Oh, there's oxygen here, so if you don't go to the end here, could you please come over here? Could you move here, please? Please? Don't die on me. Just stay close to oxygen. You will be able to get out. Maybe she sleeps better in a cooler room. Maybe. Now, though. Now it's gonna be nice and cool. You were the only one? No, Finrod wasn't the only one that went in. But he was the only one that got out alive. Oh, they're so cute when they carry the little Wheezewort seed on their back. It looks like a fluffy, what's it called? What are those small little creatures that you have in League of Legends? What are those called? Poporos? Poros. Poros. Hey, Coldfells! How are you doing? Ooh, look at this. We got 3 Wheezeworts now. Yes! Temperature should be going down quite rapidly now. You sneaked in through a whisper. Oh. That's how the sneaky ones do it. They whisper my bot. Okay, do we have more? We have more! This cold biome is huge! Oh my goodness. Look at this. This is like Mecca up here. This is like cold Mecca. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. Okay. What we might have to do is we might need to make like a cooling system for the base. Because it seems very warm right now. Look at all the water. This water is at like 40 degrees. This one's heating up quite a bit. She still has dirty hands. I wish you could set priorities on which jobs my duplicants do, etc. Duplicant A does digging before sweeping. The only way that you can really do that is by setting a duplicant to only do a certain job. You can do that. You can set priorities depending on which duplicant is going to do what. That you can do. And, you know, having any... What I usually do is I choose one specific duplicant that's going to do all the art, and that's the person with the highest art skill. So in my base, Fred is the only one that's going to make sculptures and create paintings because he's got 13 in creativity. And Fred and Feuerhar are the only ones that can cook. For some reason, my base is full of people who have gastrophobia. 5 of the people in my base have gastrophobia. So one legit thing that could happen if I forget about it and if suddenly Feuerhar and Fred dies, I could have no people that are able to cook in my base. And then I would suddenly have a lot of room for people because all of them would be dead. That could happen. Yeah, no, this is the only way that I know that you can prioritize things like that. Where you can set specific duplicants to do certain things. Then you should keep us alive, exactly. You are valuable. Have no fear, though. I'm not actively trying to kill you. If it would happen, it would be an accident, you know? It always is. Toasty surroundings. Some of my plants don't feel very well here. So we were talking about the pinch of pepper plants, right? Those are plants that thrive in a very warm environment. So having all this warm stuff nearby is not such a bad thing, I think. How could you be afraid of mixing dirt and water into a machine that poops out a meal bar? I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, unrefrigerated? Come on. The gas is too warm. Gas is way too warm. Fleshy, cold-dwelling plant. Remove ambient heat from the air by respiring through their porous outer membranes. It sounds weird. Maybe I should have one on the other side too. Okay, do we have any active work at the moment? This is pumping, but it's not exactly pumping out a whole lot of hydrogen. I'm getting a lot of oxygen distributed though. I'm suddenly losing the ability to speak, it seems. No power, because no one's running the thing. Do we need a battery room for this as well? I don't know. I don't know. This is a warm biome. We could build in here. It would be nice to try and store the chlorine in a room where it can't escape, though. Can make like a chlorine room. I don't know if chlorine... I think chlorine sinks when it comes to chlorine and hydrogen, but I think chlorine is also lighter than oxygen. No, it seems to be heavier than oxygen, but it's lighter than carbon dioxide. Testicular Tickler. That is an interesting username. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the Shinies. That is, interesting. This is... Why does this look like it's not working? Chlorine room was just a good idea. Just as a good idea as... Is the room filled with angry wet cats? I mean... I don't know which one I would prefer. Oh, all my food is decaying. Stop it. Gas, stop it. What gases are colder? What gases are colder? Is carbon dioxide colder than oxygen? Looks like it is. If I just lock a shiny inside this room and they just breathe up all the oxygen, maybe it'll stay colder. I don't know. This seems to not be such a great plan. Okay, we have a huge battery room here. I'm curious to see if this will last us through the night, if this would stop running. Apparently, if you can cool chlorine into a liquid, you can mop it away. That's gonna take a lot of energy, though. To cool chlorine, it would have to go through gas vents and then into a cold biome. Maybe make like a radiator pattern with the pipes. That would cool it. I'm thinking I have to do something similar with this water that came from the gas geyser, because this is very, very warm, and it's actually warming up my whole base. Any way to put gases under pressure? Yeah, you can close off a room and you can pump gas into it. The maximum pressure is 5 kilos though, I think. But I'm not sure you would be able to... Not sure you would be able to pour gas into a room and put the pressure at 5 kilos right away. I think it would stop at something closer to 1K. Or maybe that's different depending on what type of gas it is. Gas is under pressure. Eat a lot of chili. Well then. That works too. Alright. Okay, I'm a little stuck on where we're going from here. I think we should start producing lice loaf again because we have a lot of meal lice. Since they can't eat meal lice. I should probably also upgrade when it comes to food. We should start making frost buns, gristleberries. Join the raid? Alright, I'll join. A little bit. So if I would want to choose a location to make a pinch of pepper plant. What did you say the temperatures were, Elizabeth? Above 35 degrees at least? Has to be above 35. Hmm. Mm, 38 to 85. So did we figure out the ideal temperature? Empty cat cam is no use as well, I guess. I guess we should wait, I have 2 cat cams? Oh, apparently I do. Let me remove that one then. And that one too. I don't need to have cat cam at the moment. I was thinking you could pressurize the chlorine to liquefy it. You could pump it that way? I don't know how that would work. I have no idea. This is annoying me. Maybe I need to actually place it within the cold biome for it to work. Let me deconstruct this. It's not going to be used anyway. Do we have food on the floor because this is full? Oh, it's almost full. So to be able to pump chlorine away, I would need a power source for it. This circuit has more room. How much power do you need for a pump and a filter? Maybe I don't even need a filter. Maybe I could just bump it into a room. You're assuming the game is relying on real-world principles of physics? Sometimes, Belle. Sometimes. Or chill it to approximately minus 35. Do we even have that? I don't think we do. We don't have minus 35 even. It's cold here, but it's not that cold. It's close to minus 30. Some places are minus 30 something something, but it's not that cold. It's cold, but not that cold. I think that's the issue. I'm gonna have to remake this within here. Actually, let's make the base first. Let's dig this up. Build tiles. Overheat temperature, let's see. Sedimentary rock. Overheat temperature. Are any of these metals more heat conductive? As in, if I do this. Uh-oh, I don't want polluted dirt in here. Sweep it! Get it away! Get it out! No, that doesn't work. The insulated tiles, though, seem to have... They're quite warm still. Yeah, temperature is one of the big issues. Just dig a chamber down near the bottom of the world, just let it sink. That's also a thing that I could do.
EA Games.
Make a big enough hole and everything will just sink down into it. Good work. Why are some of these locations full of these starry, liquidy kind of things? You see these droplets? These rings, the small little dots? We have the same dots down here, except they're red. Is that because of the gas?
I got a whole freezer full of popsicles.
I don't know. Does that mean that there's a geyser up here? Just hidden behind something? Because I don't see those dots anywhere else in the base. There are some of them here as well. Is it only an indication that it's a cold biome or a very warm biome, or maybe it's an indication on temperature? I don't know. That's not a new sound effect, Bunny. The only new sound effect that I have currently is different. Different. Okay, so these won't be picked up because what? We don't have enough storage? Consumable ore. Let's store these. Liquefiable. We're not going to store snow or ice here. If we're going to store snow or ice, it should be somewhere where it can melt safely. We're actually managing to push out all of the carbon dioxide from here, though. There's only 2 more levels with carbon dioxide. So our water tank is almost full. That's good. And this keeps on producing, so I like that. Having infinite amounts of water is comforting. That makes the future look bright. And food is decayed. Yeah. I need to look at this. Okay, so this is 5 degrees. 14 degrees. Okay, it is decreasing rapidly though in temperature. It is decreasing rapidly. So placing things here might be smarter than out there. It's closing in on 2.7, 3 degrees, 4 degrees, 4.8, 2. Ah, it's decreasing. That's good. Okay, let's make another box. Ration box. Here. We need to make this work. I would like to have refrigerated food without having to use power. 1 fridge is enough. Like 120 watts that I could use for something else. Alright, let's see if this is... refrigerated. It's hopping back and forth as well. Depending on the gas, I guess. Going to cool eventually. Five, 4. It's cooling faster. Maybe it's heating up because of the things that you put inside of it. Maybe that's why it's changing temperature so fast. Now this is completely refrigerated. Alright, add everything in here and remove everything from there. Sweep this, dudes, because it's not refrigerated anyway. Let's do this. Moving the fridge inside the cold biome. Probably the smartest thing to do here. We do even have room for more batteries. Would you say you're not looking for some hot stuff? Yeah. Food's probably warm when it goes in. That could have something to do with it too. Yeah, I'm thinking that might also heat up the gas in front of it. Oh, here the gas is like -degrees. How cold would it have to be for the oxygen to get solid? At least here it's like -20, so we have a lot to walk A lot to go on, I think. Auto harvest. Anything else cool in here? Got liquid carbon dioxide. But mine is 218? Okay, so we can't really freeze oxygen then. That's fine. That's fine, I can live with that. Do we have a massage table? We do. What is the limit set on that? 20. Alright, we're still below. That's good. We're not using any algae. Even though we have quite a bunch of it. There are a lot of things that we don't have in the space, though. We don't have a, we don't have a biodistiller. We're not making slime into algae. We should probably. Not sure how much slime we have. 318? Not too much. We haven't really dug far into these biomes yet. Probably going to get worse. So here, you can see we have gas under pressure. Here we have 5 kilos of natural gas on one tile, and that does not increase. So 5 kilograms is the limit of the amount of gas on a tile. But I am not sure that my regular pumps or pipes could be able to get that kind of a pressure in a room if we keep on pumping it in there. Because I think oh wait, are we producing water up here? Are we producing water with these batteries? I think we are. I think we're making condensation in here. With some of the batteries that are getting cold but that are producing heat. I think we're making condensation, so we're actually making water up here too. You saw them sweeping water here, right? That's kind of neat. If I wreck this wall down, if I dig into some of this abyssalite here and I make another row of batteries, I could put mesh towels in here instead. So that if we do generate water, we gather it up in a tank and we use the water for something. All those things are things that I like to, you know, plan out. Refrigerated? It's refrigerated. Yes. It is refrigerated. Awesome. Sweep that. Oh, it's even refrigerated lying on the ground. We have a working fridge. Victory! Yes, okay. Deconstruct this. If we're gonna make more of these, I want to build them inside the cold biome. Can I build there? No, I need to build here. If I want to make another one, I'm gonna dig up here. Well.
Du klar, kjære? Er du klar?
So if I make a ladder, it goes up here. Hopefully that's not too warm though. Everything that you put in here is gonna react to the temperature, which is what makes this game so interesting. It's hard to make things work exactly the way that you want it to, because everything has an effect on everything. This is probably gonna break at some point. And this is full of water. Water under pressure, actually. Open that up here and have that pour down here instead of, you know, there. I cancel this and I dig this instead. But that can't be reached because this is not dug out. Actually, let's do this. Why not? They don't have that much to do anyway, since you can see they immediately go to the locations that I just assigned them tasks to do. So... yeah, I should probably get rid of this water soon. This here is gonna break somewhere and fall down and rain on my base. Just like we had the first water issues, where we had a flood up here. This one is filling up nicely as well. My little tank. Still refrigerated? Nice. Very nice. Okay. How about another one? Food. Ration box. Give me food storage. Because why not? And I could break this fridge too. I wouldn't need it. They're not very good at picking up stuff on the ground though, I have to say. Is that really... Patrick was just mining earth from underneath someone else's feet so they fell down. How nice. That didn't work so well, did it? Okay, how are my oxygen levels? My oxygen levels are really good. This is really good. And this is pumping all that it can. But it is stopping sometimes because the filter isn't working fast enough. Yeah, because this goes under max gas pressure and this also goes under max gas pressure. I think I need another pump. I need another gas pump. But to do that, I need more power. We do have a pretty strong power source right here. I want to tap into this eventually. My biggest problem is getting rid of the polluted oxygen. Once we start making a natural gas generator, this is going to generate... actually not polluted oxygen, it's going to generate carbon dioxide. And polluted water. So... the polluted water would have to go inside a tank somewhere where we can store it. And carbon dioxide would need to be cleaned. We do have the air scrubber right here. And if we make this a closed path, and we make this our polluted water tank, actually this is a very nice setup for something like that. We do have the air deodorizer as well, so hopefully that's going to take care of most of the polluted oxygen. At least if I do this and I make all the gas pass through these two tiles. I could even shut this off with a door here. That could also work. You have a hard time looking at this game just as a fun way to spend time? The professional side of my brain can see so many ways it could be used to teach about ecosystem interactions, environmental changes. Yeah. That would be cool if it could be used for that. I mean, it does show you how some things affect others. So it has a lot of potential in that, I think. Problem would be to get everything exactly right. Because I think a lot of the stuff in the game is also a little bit of imaginary. It's not 100% accurate, you know? So this little power collection here seems to be doing very well. I think what I want to do is I want to start splitting up circuits. Maybe. And to do that, I need a transformer. Food is decayed. What? Oh. Bad. Still refrigerated though. And this is refrigerated. Storing everything, hopefully. Yeah. So now, can I take away this? That produces heat and it requires energy. Can I just do this and deconstruct it? And then everyone can just pick up everything and put it in the other fridges. That hopefully will stay forever. I'm hoping that the temperature here is not gonna, you know, increase by a whole bunch. You know, because the ice is melting, or you can see the ice melting. It's pretty cool. Polluted ice. So when it's polluted ice, it is going to eventually generate polluted water. That's the downside. If I mine it and put it in storage containers where polluted stuff is okay, should probably be down here. We need to be really careful with the gas geyser though. I have seen entire bases just get annihilated because of gas geysers. They are a nasty bunch. Building lacks resources. Microbe musher. We do not have enough meal ice. Is there a new round coming in soon? Not just yet. We need to improve our mealwood farm, I think. I need the one where we're producing more at a time for excellent yields. Or maybe it's so late in the game now that we shouldn't focus on that at all. We should focus on the higher quality food. I don't know. Patrick is the only one that really likes the lice loaf. Meow. Meow. Hi. What do you want? Hello. Want food? Not that time just yet. Gotta wait a little bit. What do you want? You come. You come. You come now. She's thinking about it, but she's not really deciding. Does she want to come inside, or does she want to sit outside the door and stare at me until I go feed her? You wanna come? You have your spot. Hmm? She just wants to explore. That's what she does. Okay, how is this looking? Damage overheated? My pump is overheating! Oh no! Oh no! Uh-oh. Overheat temperature for liquid pumps. 75 degrees. 75 degrees is too much. Oops. And this is currently 77. That could be an issue. That could definitely be an issue. Yeah. Okay. Hmm? Yeah. Repair pending. Klar? Det er snart litt for sent da. Bare i 3 timer. What do I do about this? I take take this water and I pass it through an area before I pick it up, that will hopefully cool it down slightly. I mean, the only way to do that would be to send it through the cold biome, but to do that I would need a pump because it would need to travel upwards. And that's not exactly possible right now. I'm also a little bit curious what happens if I keep on digging down here. Will I find a cold biome eventually? If I do, that is an option. To just send it down for cooling. This has, you know, very, very high temperatures. This would be an ideal location for a pinch of pepper plant, though. This would be a nice location for that. And now it's like 86 degrees. Didn't these used to be colder? I seem to remember this was down to like 40 degrees or something when we first started. I don't know. I'm not quite sure how to tackle that. Yeah, this is getting a lot of overheat temperature. Repair pending, pipe blocked. So many things are going wrong! What can I do? I can't keep on repairing it. It's gonna use up all my copper ore. Did I disable it for now? Disable building. Disable it temporarily. Damage, overheating. It's gonna overheat whether I like it or not, isn't it? Wouldn't necessarily have to pump it into a cold biome, just somewhere cooler than it's now, somewhere you don't mind getting warmer. Yeah, exactly. The water that's coming out of this thing now is... Oh, that's like 80 degrees. This is super warm. Maybe the only reason why it was so cold previously was because the area hadn't had time to cool yet. You know what? I just need to destroy this because it's gonna keep on breaking on me. It's taking overheat damage all the time. I need to deconstruct this. You know what we can do? We can rebuild the liquid pump. Wait, no, we can't. I thought I could use a different material. Some materials have different properties. So when you build pipes, you can choose what kind of material you could use. And if you build things out of, say, abyssalite that has plus 2,000 degrees in overheat temperature. So abyssalite or abyssalite, or however you say it, is a very good material to make pipes out of because it takes a lot of heat. So that's what I'm gonna make my pipes of. Then they don't overheat. 2,000 degrees. I don't think we're gonna get that ever in our pipes. But here it's like 30 degrees. That's not half bad. So if I make like a tunnel that goes downwards towards here, then it would probably have cooled down. The problem is to dig there. You know what we can do? We can dig around it. We can dig... Let's dig here. Let's give it 3 spaces, because it always breaks. It always has a tendency to break, especially when it's gas under high pressure. So I would be doing something like... pouring the water through. Okay, we're gonna pretend to dig. So this would be here, that would be there. I would destroy this, destroy that, so I can dig here. This is like my... If I dig it straight down like that. It's gonna flow in a nice way. Do this. Take it down a bit further. Make like a pipe that goes down here. Here it is 37 degrees. So we should probably go a bit further. We could bring with us the sand as well. Sand is good. We dig all the way down here, and here we have temperatures like 30 degrees. That's better. That's a lot better than what we have. Tall window with the random numbers. Maybe he has a plan. There's probably a plan. Somewhere in there. Wow. This is hot water. Very, very hot water. Oh, you know what I didn't think about? Our oxygen production requires water. And this doesn't work because the pipe is blocked. Because of what? Because the gas pipe is blocked? Yeah, because this is blocked. Because it wasn't getting any power, was it? Empty pipe? Oh no, it's not pushing the water up. That's the problem. I am addicted to this game, yeah. Have you noticed, Bunny? Did you just now notice? We need to send this water here right now. Okay, time to construct. Time to construct a bit. Let's do this. I don't need that right now. I need to move this as well. I'm gonna move this over. I need to get this to the other side. So, plumbing, liquid pipe bridge, going the other way around. Let's plumb it up. Liquid piping. Let's take it through here. I'm gonna remove this. Actually, no, not that. Just the top part. Put the liquid pipe there. Now we're gonna use this pump. Then we need power as well. This has capacity, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. So I can pull the power up here too. He stabbed us in the back and ran with the gens. Shame on you. You were the only one that survived. Oh. Lol, probably. Okay, so this isn't reachable because of what? Not enough room? Oh, not enough staircase. That's why. This is tricky. Have I got the water flowing yet? No, not yet. They still need to build. Alright, let's speed this up. Come on. We need oxygen in here. Our oxygen room is empty. Oh no, it's nighttime. We're in trouble! We're gonna start losing our perfect oxygen here. What is this? Carbon dioxide. Cold carbon dioxide. Very cold carbon dioxide. Well, if it gets in here, it's gonna sink, so hopefully. Alright. Finish these, please. Insufficient resources, abyssalite? Oh, I built them in... okay. Can I... Let's mine some more then. Let's mine some more abyssalite. Where should we get that from? Let's mine it from here. All of them are mining it. Complaining about not enough oxygen. Here we go. There we go. Are we pumping? We're not pumping. Why are we not pumping? Do we have power? We don't have power. Why don't we have power? Because this is turned off. Wire disconnected. Because ground pressure activate if above. Yeah, just activate. There we go. We now have water again. Finally! We can start producing oxygen. Yeah, our last cycle was bad. It was starting to look a bit shady here. This filled up pretty quickly though. Power here is no issue. Why are they stressed? Are they stressed out? Libby's a bit stressed. Why are you stressed, Libby? Don't be stressed. We should also decorate the dining hall. That's a good idea. Let's put one of these weird stone penises here. With pictures on the walls? Yes. Pictures on the walls, and then a lamp right in the middle. That's gonna cover like half of the seats. Heat stress? Maybe. Might be heat stress actually. That's a good suggestion. Potential power consumed. That's not a lot. We have plenty of capacity. Stone penises? Yeah, we have one here. It's a sculpting block, okay? It's gonna be something pretty when Fred's done with it. It's gonna look nice. It's gonna look really nice. See? He made a Mona Lisa and he's so happy about it. Or Madonna or whatever. I don't know. Something. 30 degrees. Oh, we have more coal down here. And another steam geyser. You love the paintball approach to painting? Yeah, me too. It looks awesome. Oh, it's pooping. It's pooping slime. We got a slime pooper. Puffed. I like the puffs. Sucking in polluted oxygen. It's pooping out slime. It's constantly producing slime. This is great. We need to make a door into this little guy. So we can collect this stuff. Make a slime factory. Alright, how does this look now? The temperature has cooled down a little bit. It's down to 73 now. I'm thinking we shouldn't go as far down as here. Oh, this is giving out water as well. You know, I don't think the steam geysers actually emit water until you have discovered them. Is Fred still alive? Yes, he is. He's doing quite well. The only one who's taken a hit is Libby, but it's like 1%. We can put her in here just to heal her up. So she's gonna take a moment in the rejuvenator. She's gonna be all good. Okay, so these are being spent at the moment. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna increase the amount of batteries on this side. Oh, this is what is powering the air scrubber and the water purifier. Which is not running because why? Oh, because we're not scrubbing. Okay. This is a closed circle, by the way. No more water is coming in here. It's running on its own. Spores. Where did you get the spores? Oh, he stood in chlorine or whatever. so should we dig this way now? I think so. I think we should just dig this way and keep the water here. Then we could actually make it pump straight up. We take it to this tile right here. Actually, let me do this. Use the arrow keys. Down here. One, two. Actually, 1, 2. 1, 2 is fine. So down to here. And there. And then those 2 tiles. Which is where we want to put our pump in the end. Not sure about that. I do love the yellow line for hunters in Lotro. You like hunters, period, so you must like to shoot people. With arrows, at least. Okay, if I deconstruct these walls and I start making a ladder further down, and this gets to be that big instead, and this big, still gonna be extra. Big, deconstruct these. Yeah? Okay. Making batteries. So many batteries. Can I not build there? There we go. Making huge battery rooms. This is gonna produce a lot of heat. Hey Ginger Nut, what's up? Okay, so I'm thinking if I just take the power wire down through all of these, and that way, and that way. This is a nice battery. Yeah, I like that. That looks good. They're working so fast too. I am impressed. Alright, you know what guys? I'm gonna stop there. I'm gonna have movie night with Patrick. I would like to thank you all for coming and watching me.